Maybe you're here and want to get here, or maybe you're here and want to get here. Here's how I would do it and do it easily. I have averaged 5 workouts a week for 12 years straight. Let's make nailing your new habits easy. 1. Consistency, the most important thing of all, both when it comes to nutrition and to exercise. You can't pick an extreme plan where you have to cling on for dear life to maintain. Maybe you can stick to it for a week, maybe for a month, but that's not how fitness works. It's a long game, it's a forever game. And do you want to hate forever or do you want to love it? 2. Workout schedule. I know, you're super motivated right now. You want to be a new person before spring. You can't. Here's how your workout schedule should actually look. If you currently don't train at all, 2 times a week for the first 2 months. That's it. Quick workouts. That's too easy, I want to do more. That's the entire point. You want to make it easy. You want to feel like you could do more. That is what makes it a permanent habit. That is what makes it stick. Then, once 2 times a week runs on autopilot, you can increase it. Not before. Staying away from scams. There are many enticing scams out there making you think that there's an easy button. There's not. Fat burning supplements doesn't help fat loss at all. Burning fat as fuel for a workout is not the same as burning belly fat. Focus on burning more calories, energy than you consume, and your body will have no other option but to take calories, energy from your backup stores, aka your belly fat. Fat melting workouts. There is no magic to any single type of exercise. If you like running, go be Forrest Gump. If you want to become a Calvin Klein model, go strength train. Specific foods doesn't magically boost your metabolism and help you burn fat. Again, eating less calories than you burn will. Fat loss doesn't even happen in the gym. You are severely overestimating how many calories you actually burn in the gym versus throughout the day by just existing. Calories from exercise is a very small part of your daily expenditure. So if you reward yourself after every single workout with a Snickers bar, you are wiping out the progress completely. The progress is the reward, you just have to wait longer to get it. Spot reduce fat. You can't decide from where your body you want to reduce fat. Training more abs will not help burn more belly fat and training biceps will. Fat loss diets, some of them can actually work, not for the reasons a lot of people claim. They work, again, because you're consuming less calories than you burn, which often happens when you cut out a ton of the food you usually ate before. Once you realize this, you can have a ton more flexibility and just cut out the unhealthy foods that are high in calories. You're not fat because you have inflammation, you're inflamed because you're fat. 4. Track your food. Yes, I'm sponsored by the food tracking app MacroFactor, but the only reason that I'm sponsored is because I used the app a long time before I even started posting on social media, because tracking your food helps. If you use the code Jasper, you can try the app for 2 weeks free. I'll link it below. Just do it for 2 weeks. You don't even have to pay anything. I don't care. Just seeing how many calories, how much protein foods you eat contain, what vitamins and minerals things contain, and in what amount. Just learning those things can improve your diet so much. Only doing it for 2 weeks and you will learn a ton of what you put into your body. Whether your goal is to eat more fiber, more protein, less calories, more vitamins and minerals, or whatever, you see the info right there. The workout that happens is the best one. I know I want to myself too every time I hear that line, but it's true. And here are 3 ways to actually make it happen. 1. 20-minute workouts. When I don't have time or when I feel like I have been run over by a 20-ton truck, I'm absolutely fine just going 20 minutes. Yes, in most cases it's still even enough to improve, but most of all it helps you keep the most important thing that you have, which was consistency. It might feel pointless, it's far from it. 2. Make it convenient. Don't go home and lay on the couch for 20 minutes to rest up to get energy for the gym. It won't happen. Do it on the way home. Lay out your workout clothes in advance. Pick the gym closest to you. Get a workout partner, and no, not someone else who's just starting that will help you make excuses. Piggyback of someone who has the habit nailed down. Someone that will go no matter what. 3. Most of all, make it a priority. If it's the thing you always decide to skip, if you have to cook dinner that night, or you have to stay 30 minutes late for work, or when you feel like you just need to watch Netflix and relax, it won't become a permanent part of your life. You need to make it a priority. No one gives a shit if you have a better excuse than anyone else not to go. You are the only loser in that scenario, no matter how good your excuses are. 6. Baby steps. You are here. You have a vision of where you want to be. Here. That person might have a completely different diet, that person might have a completely different workout schedule. Very, very, very few people can turn into that person overnight. You need to take it step by step. Before you can become this person, you have to become this person, then this person, then this person. Before you can run a marathon, you need to run a mile. Patience is a virtue that will mean actually changing your life forever.